In the heart of the enchanted kingdom of Enchantia, Princess Sophia was buzzing with excitement. Today was no ordinary day, it was the day of her very first royal tea party. Sophia had attended many tea parties before, but this time she was hosting her own, and she wanted everything to be perfect. The sun was shining brightly, casting a warm golden light over the castle gardens where the tea party would take place. The air was filled with the sweet fragrance of blooming flowers, and the gentle breeze carried the songs of birds as they flitted from tree to tree. It was the perfect setting for a royal gathering. Sophia had been planning this tea party for weeks. She had invited all her friends, including Princess Amber, Prince James, Clover the rabbit, and her best friends Ruby and Jade. Even Princess Hildegard and Princess Cleo, who were known for their elegant tastes, were on the guest list. Sophia wanted everyone to have a wonderful time, so she had carefully chosen the finest teas, the most delicious pastries, and the prettiest decorations. As the morning of the tea party dawned, Sophia was in the castle kitchen, helping the royal chefs prepare the treats. There were dainty finger sandwiches with cucumber and cream cheese, warm scones with clotted cream and jam, and an array of delicate pastries, lemon tarts, chocolate eclairs, and fruit-filled pastries that looked almost too beautiful to eat. "Everything looks wonderful," Sophia exclaimed, beaming at the chefs. "Thank you so much for all your hard work." The head chef, a kind old man with a twinkle in his eye, smiled at Sophia. "It's our pleasure, Princess Sophia. We know how important this tea party is to you." Sophia nodded, her heart filled with gratitude. She wanted everything to be just right, not just for herself, but for all her friends who would be attending. She wanted them to feel special and appreciated. With the food prepared, Sophia hurried to the garden to check on the decorations. The tables were set with fine china tea sets, each one adorned with delicate floral patterns. The napkins were folded into elegant shapes, and fresh flowers, roses, lilies, and daisies, were arranged in beautiful vases. A canopy of colorful ribbons hung above the tables, fluttering gently in the breeze. Sophia took a deep breath, feeling a mix of excitement and nerves. She had never hosted a tea party before, and she wanted everything to go smoothly. But as she looked around at the beautiful garden, she couldn't help but smile. It was exactly as she had imagined it. Just then, Clover hopped up beside her. "Hey, Sophia, everything looks great, but, when do we get to eat?" Sophia laughed, her nerves easing a little. "Soon, Clover. We just have to wait for the guests to arrive." "Can't wait," Clover said, his nose twitching in anticipation of the treats. As the clock struck noon, the first guests began to arrive. Princess Amber was the first, looking radiant in a pink dress that matched the roses in the garden. She was followed by Prince James, who was more interested in the scones than the tea. Ruby and Jade arrived together, their faces lighting up when they saw the beautiful setup. "This is amazing, Sophia," Ruby said, admiring the decorations. "It's like a dream," Jade added, twirling around in delight. Sophia blushed with happiness. "I'm so glad you like it. I wanted it to be special for everyone." Soon, all the guests had arrived, and it was time for the tea party to begin. Sophia took her place at the head of the table, feeling a little nervous but mostly excited. She had prepared a special speech to welcome her friends. "Welcome, everyone, to my first royal tea party," Sophia began, her voice clear and cheerful. "I'm so happy you could all be here today. I wanted to host this tea party to show how much I appreciate each and every one of you. You are all such wonderful friends, and I hope today's tea party will be as special for you as it is for me." The guests smiled and clapped, and Sophia felt a warm glow in her heart. She knew that today would be a day to remember. As the tea was poured and the food was served, the garden was filled with laughter and chatter. The guests sipped their tea from delicate cups, savoring the rich flavors of chamomile, peppermint, and Earl Grey. They nibbled on the sandwiches and pastries, each bite more delicious than the last. But it wasn't just the food and tea that made the party special, it was the company. Sophia's friends shared stories and jokes, and everyone was in high spirits. Even Princess Hildegard and Princess Cleo, who were usually more reserved, were laughing and enjoying themselves. As the afternoon wore on, Sophia noticed that something magical was happening. The garden, already beautiful, seemed to shimmer with an extra touch of enchantment. The flowers looked brighter, the ribbons seemed to dance in the breeze, and the tea tasted even more delightful. Sophia wasn't sure what was causing the magic, but she had a feeling it had something to do with the happiness and friendship that filled the garden. She realized that the true magic of the tea party wasn't in the decorations or the food, it was in the love and joy that everyone shared. Just then, Sophia had an idea. She stood up and tapped her teaspoon against her teacup to get everyone's attention. "Everyone, I have a little surprise," Sophia announced, her eyes sparkling with excitement. "Since we're all having such a wonderful time, I thought it would be fun to play a game." "What kind of game?" James asked, his interest piqued. "It's called the Tea Party Treasure Hunt," Sophia said with a grin. "I've hidden small treasures around the garden, and each one has a special meaning. Whoever finds a treasure gets to share a story or a memory that's special to them." The guests were intrigued and eager to begin. Sophia had hidden the treasures earlier that morning, tiny trinkets like a silver charm shaped like a teapot, a small book of poems, and a sparkling crystal butterfly. Each one was carefully chosen to reflect the spirit of friendship and love. The guests scattered around the garden, searching for the hidden treasures. Laughter filled the air as they uncovered the trinkets, and soon everyone had found something special. Amber was the first to share her story. She held up the silver teapot charm, her eyes shining. "This reminds me of the time Sophia and I had a tea party in our room when we were little. We used to pretend we were queens hosting grand banquets. We made such a mess with the pretend food, but it was so much fun." Everyone chuckled at the memory, and Sophia smiled warmly at her sister. Next, Ruby found the book of poems. "This reminds me of when Sophia helped me write a poem for the school contest. I was so nervous, but she encouraged me, and we ended up winning first place." Jade found the crystal butterfly. "This makes me think of the time Sophia and I visited the butterfly pavilion. We spent hours watching the butterflies, and Sophia even helped a little caterpillar that was struggling to come out of its cocoon. It was such a magical day." As each guest shared their stories, Sophia felt her heart swell with love and gratitude. She realized that these moments, these simple acts of kindness and friendship, were the true treasures of life. Finally, it was Sophia's turn. She hadn't found a treasure, but she didn't need one. She stood up and looked around at her friends, her heart full. "I want to thank you all for sharing your stories," Sophia said, her voice soft with emotion. "This tea party has been more than I could have ever hoped for. It's reminded me that the most important things in life are the people we love and the memories we create together. I'm so grateful to have each and every one of you in my life." The garden was silent for a moment as everyone took in Sophia's words. Then, one by one, they stood up and gathered around her in a warm, loving group hug. It was a moment of pure joy and connection, a moment that would stay with them all forever. As the sun began to set and the tea party came to an end, Sophia felt a deep sense of contentment. The tea party had been a success, not because of the food or the decorations, but because of the love and friendship that had filled the day. As the guests said their goodbyes and made their way back to their homes, Sophia stood in the garden, watching the last rays of sunlight dance across the sky. Clover hopped up beside her, his whiskers twitching with satisfaction. "That was one amazing tea party, Sophia," Clover said, his voice full of admiration. Sophia smiled down at him, her heart full. "It really was, wasn't it?" "Yup," Clover agreed. "And you know what the best part was? It wasn't the tea or the sandwiches, it was the way everyone came together and had fun. That's what made it special." Sophia nodded, knowing Clover was right. The true magic of the tea party had been the love and friendship that everyone had shared. And she knew that as long as she had her friends and family by her side, every day could be just as magical. With that thought in her heart, Sophia turned and made her way back to the castle, ready to cherish the memories of her first royal tea party forever. And so, The sun set on a perfect day in Enchantia, where the bonds of friendship had grown stronger, and the magic of love had shone brighter.